Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Jahan-e-Man. Today, we are here with our special episode of Motivate Million Teachers, MMT. And to motivate my teachers, we have a special person, or I should say a special personality. We have Colonel Shiv Chaudhary ji, who has 40 years of army experience, and he has the corporate sector experience as well. He has a master in HR, material management, and PGD in environment and ecology. He's a corporate trainer, a freelance writer with over 65 articles on diverse subjects. He is a motivational speaker and a change maker. He has interacted with over 50,000 people, including students, employees, and teachers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Colonel Shiv Chaudhary ji, who is our resource person for this evening and who is going to motivate all of us. Welcome to the show, sir. How are you?
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening. I'm absolutely fine. How are you?
Thank you very much. And it's an honor for Jahan-e-Man to have you here as our resource person, as our motivator. And we have teachers as well, those who are going to listen to your golden words.
So can I go ahead now?
Yes, you can go ahead, and I'm going to share your. So ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Colonel Shiv Chaudhary ji is going to motivate the teachers. And as I already mentioned, that he has over 40 years of experience, and he has motivated more than 50,000 people. And we are the fortunate one who are going to be motivated by him. And it's an honor for Jahan-e-Man. This is his third appearance on the Jahan-e-Man. Before that also, Colonel Shiv Chaudhary ji has spared his valuable time and honored us. Today, he is going to speak from his heart so that our teachers who have suffered a lot during COVID-19 are going to be motivated, encouraged, and inspired to do the noble job of teaching. So over to you, Shiv Chaudhary ji.
Can you hear me all?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Let me accept on the outset that I'm not in a position to motivate million. If I can motivate one, that will be an achievement for me. Rather, that will give me tremendous amount of satisfaction. I'm sorry. You have requested me a few times, but I've been very busy. And today I thought, let me avail this opportunity to learn, to educate myself as well. I'm not going to speak on any given format. It's just my feeling, my experience, which I saw or happened to experience in the last about almost 2 years now. What happened to the teacher, what problem did they face, and how have they tried to cope up with the problem. On the outset, I can again say that COVID-19 or pandemic has given the biggest hit to the
I think some connectivity issue is there. We are not able to listen to you. I think there is some connectivity issue, so we are not able to listen to sir. I think he is disconnected. So Colonel Shiv Chaudhary ji was speaking about the COVID and about how he has planned to motivate the teachers. And I was sharing his screen. Now give me a second. Meanwhile, let me welcome Shobit ji. How are you, Shobit ji?
Thank you. Good evening to you, ma'am. I'm fine. Doing well. Yes, please.
So thank you very much for joining us. And Shiv Chaudhary ji will be with us in no time. But meanwhile, I request you if you can motivate my teachers a little bit.
Okay.
so sorry.
Yeah, so he's right there.
Okay, he is right back here. Yes, Colonel Ji, you are back.
Okay, okay.
Do you need that slide on the screen, or you will speak on your
No,
own?
I'm okay. I don't need.
Okay, then
So
fine.
given the time, I'll confine myself to what happened to the teachers during pandemic era. Okay. And mind you, we are still not out of it. Nobody knows what is going to happen, what is the likely future when it comes to pandemic and the education, especially related to the teachers. So a slide has covered, in fact, what I'm going to cover and waste time on those 5-6 headings. Basically, I'm going to confine myself to what motivates or demotivates the teachers. The big change that has taken place since March last year and the challenge of virtual learning, which ultimately led to the demotivation of many teachers. What is the need for motivating the motivators? Life had to go on. So that means we got to do certain things where we don't get impacted. So what are the challenges? There are some suggestions which I would make. Then what is killing the motivation? Then, what would kill the demotivation? And lastly, how do you come back? How do you build confidence? No, when we talk about motivation or demotivation, ladies and gentlemen, we all know that we are living in a very competitive. There's a culture of scoring very high points, getting a great CGP of 10, 10 plus, public display of results, surge expectation of parents, teachers, tuition culture, pressure, demanding students, demanding parents, technology, and attached cost. This all demotivates, this all causes stress to the community of teachers. Now, then there's the evolution of internet, technical tools, digitals, and aids, which are further making the life of the student probably little easier, but on the contrary, the life of teacher become all the more difficult. The question, student, they come out with the funny question at the click of a button, where a teacher, for teacher, it takes time, it needs time to look for the answer. So this is a new era. These are the challenge with this background. Now let's see how we proceed further. Mind you, I too do not possess any magic key where I can administer or give a steroid and you all get motivated overnight. You all have a role to play to get out of it, to get yourself motivated, to cheer you up, as well as to keep your morale high. Now that means motivation, training, sport, result impacts all. That means this must come or pour in from all directions. You have immense potential. You have invaluable role. You should know where you are. You only need to reinvent or re-energize yourself. Now, what kind of noble profession you are in? You have chosen yourself. There's no reason for you to get demotivated. If this is the case, as a foundation for us to proceed further, let's see what has happened in 2020 and what is the status of virtual learning. No, like I said in the beginning, the the teachers community has taken the biggest hit due to pandemic. That means situation have only worsens. If we are getting relief today, we are living in the impression there's no corona. It's very difficult to say, it's very difficult to certify. Are we at the endemic stage or we are still continue in the midst of pandemic? So we are very, very unclear. We may have temporary relief to draw some solace to our mind, but nobody is sure of it. What is going to happen next year or after a few months? Mind you, pandemic has impacted 1.26 billion students across 191 countries. India had about 320 million students affected due to closure of the schools. And we have near 900 universities, 41,000 colleges, and crores of students who got impacted. Worst hit have been the teachers teaching in over 4 lakh schools, unaided schools, so-called private schools with nearly 8 crore students. So they are the worst hit. Job insecurity, no payback, no paychecks, diminishing income, increasing expenditure, confinement, all the factors are there to demotivate. no job security, no cash inflow, not sure when the job will come back, not sure when you will be reappointed, do not show whether salary will be half, 1/4, 1/10, or just no salary next month. The crux of everything impacting the community lies in these issues. This is very important. We understand that this is a virtual reality today. We all are facing, we all probably continue to face for some more time. So that means these are the factors which are given rise to give a thought to motivating people. Where the need of motivating has risen, this is the background. Do you know what all you have done in the absence of any direction, any instruction, clarity, or recommendation? You people have done tremendous job. In fact, when the government failed, you rose. When everybody failed, you rose again. Biggest legacy of the lockdown, in my opinion, have been the push that you all have given to online and virtual education in the absence of any order, any clarity, direction, or any sort of allowances or stipend. There can't be a bigger contribution than this, which you all made voluntarily at your own. Beyond imagination. Do not underestimate your effort, because 23rd March last year, the first lockdown came into being. And within the 2 or 3 days, I found some messages, some teachers organizing WhatsApp group, approaching or connecting parents, students, and starting their virtual classes. When there was no clarity, in fact, the clarity still eludes us. I must salute your spirit, initiative, and outstanding work you have done. Since April last year, you have reached millions. Instead of me today mentioning word would motivating million teachers, you already motivated millions of teachers and parents. So what happened? The self-learning and teaching have been the biggest boon of last 2 years. Government response was very late, and when it came in the piecemeal. A lot of people went to court fee issue. Parents need to pay the fee. Some parents said there are no exams. That means the fee doesn't apply to them. Some parents said that we have only one mobile phone. We are not getting any online learning. Child is not able to make use of the app by the teachers. Some parents never ever understood. And then there are technical issues like availability, non-availability of the digital equipment, tools, reliable power source, internet issue, remote areas, accessibility to the internet. These are issues which were impacting everybody. And these were on the contrary, these became biggest challenge for all the teachers, which led to their demotivation. It was much later in the mid of, I think somewhere in July last year or May, June, when the government woke up and they roped in about 100 top universities, and they said, you run some courses through TV, DTH, community radio, Tata Sky, and others were also part of it. And plus, there were another 12 channels which were opened to spread or to go and help people by online teaching. Just imagine what was the situation, and still you maintain your calmness, your composure, and you stuck to what you were planning to do for the students. And this was mine with least cooperation and support from the parents and students. You did with this without funding. Please continue to do so. Despite all this perplexing to see demotivation, you did a commendable job. But can we live with this? We cannot live with this. Life must go on. The show must go on. So what you can do now, probably, or what you must see for yourself. What matters, please remember, what matters in life is who you are, what do you do, how are you known, how do you maintain your name, fame, and popularity. And when I say popularity, it means professional popularity and personal integrity. This is all about in a nutshell. When somebody say, I know so-and-so, Miss so-and-so, my teacher, Mr. So-and-so, my principal, and Miss so-and-so is my favorite teacher. This is when you live by your name, your fame, and your professional integrity, honesty, and professionalism. That means there are people who have different capabilities, capacity, and knowledge. They only need to enhance it. If you are chosen to love teaching, at your own. Please, for God's sake, cling to it. I hear many people advising, saying on social network, some people even writing that I am now resorting to cake making. I'm now resorting to some sort of flower arrangement. I agree, source of income has shrunk. But please, for God's sake, remember what you wanted to be in life. What was in your mind when you started teaching? What was your goal when you picked up the job of a teacher, whether it's a private school or a government-aided school? That was teaching and to be a teacher. No, this cake making, flower making, all these small things can be your hobby, but this cannot replace your profession. So you must stuck to your profession. Do not give up. Do not give up your profession of teaching when you can offer so much to the society, when you have so much to give back to the students. So do not dismiss your dreams. This is a temporary phase. Remain firm, be in the right mind, be always in the right mood of right thinking, and stand still. You will win, you will get motivated, you'll continue to motivate, you'll continue to change lives of millions of students. You'll get higher motivation and send it to progress if you stick around these very, very basic fundamental parameters. Then there are few things you must know. You must understand them as a hard reality. They are universal. They apply to everybody across board. Firstly, please appreciate your work. Secondly, be present in the present. Don't be a daydreamer. Don't look what happened in May last year. How did you see dead body floating out of the hospital under people buying for oxygen cylinder in their car on the roadside? Forget about that. Just remember that you survived. When you survive, you have everything. If you don't have everything you need today, you will acquire it. It's a matter of time. I can assure you that the time will come very soon. Be realistic. Don't be a daydreamer, like I said. Don't be intuitive. Be realistic. Be authentic. Dictate less, participate more. Do not waste time on what should be done, what should not be done. Believe to turn your know-how into how, do how. When people say know-how, don't believe in know-how, just do how. This should be your fundamental principle in life. Don't see the thing bigger than they actually are. There are people who are scared of what will happen tomorrow. There are people who are so fearful what will happen tomorrow. Has anybody seen a fear? Nobody's seen fear. No, at least I have not seen. I passed through very difficult situation in my profession as well as private life. Sorry. But I never had a sight or image of fear. Keep your mind open and always remember that you're a teacher, you want to be a teacher, you accepted this profession, you're here to educate and change the life of millions. Life is neither a race nor a sprint. It is a journey of countless, in fact, uncounted steps. So if you are patient, you are slow, you maintain your composure, and you believe in yourself, you believe in the change, and you're preparing for yourself for all the unseen eventualities, you will succeed. Look at the goal, look at your aim, reset the goal. Maybe you need a bit of modification, then reset your destination, keep marching. Speak less, hear more. It's easy to say, but then if you speak less, you will learn more, you receive more. You will have more opportunity to listen to diverse views, which may be very, very useful to you. Okay, stop living on intuition, stop assuming things. What will happen tomorrow? Worst can happen day after tomorrow. I may get appointment letter or not. I may get salary or not. Why should you worry? I've seen people traveling by air. When they board the aircraft, they're so worried. They say, will the pilot have license or not? Is the pilot good in flying aircraft? Will they be safe? These are not your headaches. There's somebody else to take care of them. Probably the DGC will take care of all the pilot license, validity, medical health, technical fitness of the aircraft, and your safety. You just need not to worry unnecessarily about things which are not in your hand. You must control what is controllable, what is in your hand. Then avoid staring at the bank accounts. This is a very, very crucial factor. Most of us are victim of feeling the fund crunch. For God's sake, don't look at the bank account balance. Probably the balance will, as long as you have survived, you're healthy, you're educated, you continue to add to your knowledge, to competitiveness, your skills, your bank account, your bank balance will bounce back. Do not watch all channel 24/7. Select the channel and set the specific timings. Otherwise, you will be so busy in seeing, in watching the TV and false news that you got demoralized by the end of the day. Reassess your friend list. Probably so far you never realize your friend circle was consisting of very negative people, very positive people. Probably you need to look at the list of friends and just add who are adding value, who are bringing positivity, who are motivating you. Okay, have very positive support network. This is also a time when you need to have me time, meditate, exercise, read, relax, talk to a friend, talk to a family member, look at the old album of your wedding, children wedding, or family album, spend some time with the elderly people and read whatever you wish to. Probably when you're in a profession for many years, you could not do so many things. You know, God has sent you an opportunity where you're free, you can do so many things. I'll share my army experience. We keep thinking as junior officer that when I become a commanding officer, I'll implement my ideas, idea A, B, C, and D. Because over a period for 15, 16, in my time, about 22 years, I waited that this is what I want to make change in. This is what I want to do when I get a chance. And then I implemented. So you must do that, okay? No, please focus on only constructive things. Use technology to the maximum extent to stay connected. Please remember, Corona has taught us the biggest, and that is money and social status have no value when you are suffering from such a deadly disease, when the threat of your life being taken away in seconds. So be yourself, be thankful. Thus, as a teacher, I feel you got to have multiple roles. You have to play a role of teachers, parents, surrogate moms, friends, learner, as well as preacher. So, question about virtual learning or virtual teaching. This will become a practice world. The earlier you accept and adapt to it, the best for you. We are all in the same boat. I can't say that Americans are well off. A study reveals, which I said probably to Dr. Hilema once, a study in US revealed that just about 24% of the students benefited from online. Imagine the adequacy of digital, internet, power source, accessibility in USA when it comes to India. Job cuts, salary cuts, dehiring is a reality. Let's accept it, but this is a temporary phase. You will also resort to probably unconsciously to the unwanted browsing for unlimited time. Guard against it. You will keep adding mental load, mental pressure to yourself without realizing it. Inadequacy of digital facility will continue in most part of the country. That is because we have a diverse terrain, deserts, mountains, hills, very difficult areas. Then there's a fear of isolation, self-confinement, less income, I said enough, laziness, lethargic attitude, silent and depending upon others. That means as long as you can guard against this, you are aware of these things, you will not go wrong. You will not get more demotivated.
Thank you, Colonel Shiv Chaudhary ji. It is really wonderful listening to you, and it's always like you keep on talking and we keep on listening. But I'm afraid because we have many teachers over here, those who are a great fan of you and they want to directly interact with you. So sorry for interruption. We will give them some time to interact with you. So this is the time for interaction. My dear teachers and my dear friends, those who are here and those who are watching online. This is an invitation to both of them that if you want to ask any question, first we will give the preference to the questions. So please go ahead with your questions. And then you can add on. Yes,
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Hello, good
I
evening,
have
ma'am.
one question.
Yes, please.
What is the solution if parents are not able to pay fees? How to run the school?
Madam, probably this question I asked in the same forum once, and I'll give the same reply. You all need to connect the parents and have more than one parent-teacher meeting in the school. In fact, I would not call it a meeting. I will say parent-teacher interaction. Our parent-teacher, small party over a cup of tea. We got to explain to them that this is a temporary problem. Ultimately, your children have to be taught by the teachers. Your children have to come to the school only. There can't be school missing from between the teacher and the student for a very long time. So actual learning will come when you interact face to face with the student. I'm also aware that few countries like Finland, Singapore, South Korea, and Australia, they have put embargo on junior students to go to school. In fact, they are virtually closing the school for junior students. But that's okay, we not reach that stage. So you will have to make an extra effort to explain to them. Now, when it comes to parents, there could be two sets of parents. One is who can afford, but they are not aware, or they have not been made conscious about the benefit of their paying fee and getting the result or benefit. There is another set of parents, which will be very less, to be very frank, that they just cannot afford, they both have lost the job. But such cases are very less. Such cases were more, probably more last year, not in this year. Let me assure you this. On the contrary, school also have to be very, very genuine, very, very rational in demanding the quantum of fee. They must realize the source of income have shrunk all over places, whether it's for school or for the parents. So we need to be, you may not make profit. You may cut down expenditure on transport. You may cut down expenditure on external lighting, electricity, on air conditioning, and all these frills. We focus on what is actually the cost of imparting education, nothing else. That's what I can solution I can suggest.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
But
Yes, sir.
parents समझ जाएंगे भाई स्कूल में बच्चों का जाना जरूरी है. But on the lighter side, I can tell you, parents खुश होंगे बच्चे स्कूल में जाएं, हमारी जान छोड़ें. बहुत 2 सालों से हमारे पास बैठे हुए हैं. This is my view.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much,
Okay.
sir. Actually, it depends on the, she's talking about which section of the society. You know,
Yes,
if you talk about the elite group, naturally, they are very much concerned about their children's education, even upper middle class also. But if you talk about lower middle class and middle class, so, and I think she is talking about the underprivileged children as far as my knowledge is concerned. So there is no importance of education. With great difficulty, they brought them in the school, and now they are happy at home.
Yes.
You are drawing my attention to the ratio of midday meal in the school. I'll give you an example. You have, in fact, there is a very vital question. I have visited few schools. The aim was to attract students, to motivate parents to take this, send their word to the school so that they have a free lunch. I will quote you. I will not name you again. Underprivileged nomads. They send their children at 12 o'clock in the school to have lunch or whatever the government provides, and 12:30 they are back. This is a common but very sad practice. So there are different sets of parents. As you, the rich will say, okay, go, we don't mind paying any fees, as long as you go there and learn something. As long as you are away from us, let us some breather. The little less educated will think 10 times, 2 times. The further low down will think 10 times, and probably the last set of people will say, I have seen myself, I'll give you an example. I have a servant. I have, from last 6 years, I have tried my best. I drop the child to the school, I bring the child to school, I celebrate a birthday, everything as part of my moral duty. But if I don't ask at 9 o'clock, has she gone to school? Mean not gone to school.
Not gone.
In the
Now
thick
it has
of the exam,
become
they
your
take leave.
responsibility.
In
Now
the
it has
thick of
become
the
your
exam, they will
responsibility.
take leave and go to Nepal. So it has become my headache, not theirs. They not understood the education, understand best effort. So I totally agree with you. These are issues. So these are social issues.
Yes. Shobhit ji, you wanted to add on something? Yeah, may I request you?
Yeah, good evening to everyone.
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Hi, sir. Good evening to you.
Good
Both
evening.
colonels
Actually,
are at one platform.
I'm
yeah,
fortunate.
but sir, I am also, feeling good to have connected with you. The way you have been talking and motivating all those people in this forum, hats off to you, the way it has been going through. इनफैक्ट मैं अगर ऐड करने की कोशिश करूं तो मुझे ऐसे ही एक जनरल विचार सा ही आ रहा था एक्चुअली जिंदगी मेरे हिसाब से एक सड़क है और वो सड़क को बनाने वाला एक इंजीनियर है और उस इंजीनियर को बनाने वाला एक टीचर है कि कोई भी सड़क शायद नहीं बन पाती if there had not been a valuable teacher behind it. There is no construction, no infrastructure, no possibility, no roadmap of life. Nothing would have got created. No positive occurrence could have occurred ever. Now you relate to anything in the life which you see. Anything which has got constructed, made, flying on the air or on the ground. There is a teacher behind it. So, my dear friends, the teachers, you are the ones who made us all. You are the ones who made this in this world. So you cannot be at all, not the source of light. You are the beacons. You will continue to do so. This dip was just to teach others, but you are there to teach them. Okay. So continue your good journey. और फौज के उसमें भाषा में तो यही बोलते हैं कि when the going gets tough, the tough get going. So this is very, very much applicable to you. किस तरीके से जिंदगी ने रास्ते बदले हैं और जिस तरीके से नए चीजें आगे आई हैं, तो आप मतलब बस आपका जो है टॉर्च शो करना तो बहुत जरूरी है. जैसे सर ने इतने वैल्यूएबल चीजें अभी शेयर की कर्नल शिफ्टर ने, तो you continue showing your beacon of light and continue lighting everybody's path. So that's just a thought, just off the hat from my side.
No, thank
Yeah.
you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It was really very encouraging. The
That's why-
teachers are
that's
the
why,
one. Yes.
Dr. Helma, that's why I say if a doctor makes a mistake, probably a patient will die. When the
Yeah.
teacher makes a mistake, probably a generation will die. Generation will not get built up. It's so important.
Very true. Very true. Very true. Now we have Akshita Mahajan with us. Yes, Akshita, are you a teacher or a student?
Well, ma'am, I'm a teacher as well as I'm a PhD scholar. And honestly, it was a lovely Shobhit sir. You honestly, today I had an experience where I was captured by commercialized teaching over here. But what you said at the end of the seminar, it is just a fuel to my teaching journey. Having said that, sir, Shiv sir, I have a question for you. One thing that personally I have experienced in online teaching is that when I used to teach offline, we used to understand the body language of our students, and by understanding the body language of our students, we used to come across if there is any if there are any mental challenges they are facing, psychologically, if they are facing any trouble in their life. As a teacher, I think it is not just about imparting lectures or imparting lessons. It is about communicating values. So I want to ask you a question. How do you what are your suggestions that we combat this issue in online teaching? Because online it becomes very difficult for us to understand the psyche of a student. Many a times we communicate in Q&As. They are good, but that the child is facing tremendous problem mentally, and we have seen the stats have spoken that the anxiety level, depression are extremely high these days. So how do you what are the suggestions that we can impart from you?
Aksa, this is a very important question you asked me today. Let me tell you, this isolation or absence of student in the class, not only, I would say, not only student, this period of pandemic since March last year has caused tremendous amount of mental sickness, isolation, and self-employment to millions of people. There's a large number of people who are working on it, and we are heading, probably in my opinion, we are heading to a stage where probably every school, whether small or big, will need a counselor or a medical professional to deal with this. Now, these are the biggest drawbacks of IT. There's no personal touch. You can't see. There's no feeling. I'm reminded of what my colleague in uniform who just spoke. He will bear me out. In army, we have one major thing when we get commissioned. When we go to unit, we are taught know your man. When I say know your man, it implies know his name, know his family, his children, whether he has a house or not, what are the ailments, if any, his parents, his family is suffering from, where does he come from, how does he live, whether he owns a house or not, family conflicts, how is married life, who all he meets when he goes home, does he well leave in the same month every year, which is restricted in army. What is the reason if he goes on leave every year from last 10 years in the month of March? So that means know your man and know your command. Know your command means if in my unit there are 700 people, I'm duty bound to know 700 name, family background, which district they come from, which field they come from, the children detail, anybody confined to the house, family, how many ladies on the family way. So these things, these are the biggest vein of info technology or digital era. You can only know through the class teacher. Class teacher, it adds to the pressure of the class teacher. But now question comes, how does the class teacher do? There can be two, three situations. One is a sincere class teacher makes all effort, but doesn't get the result because of poor response. Secondly, teacher has her own business, own occupation, own commitments. So she is unable to devote so much time as it would be needed to get in touch with everybody. And third, the most vital, where we all fail, is the poor response of the parents. So the solution lies when there's a regular classroom. But the fact is, like you said, this is the biggest challenge before not only before the student or teaching community, the world over. People have gone to isolation, health issues, hospitalization, self-confinement. People have gone silence. I've seen people myself, not many, a few. When they were locked down, they just stopped attending the call. When the first lockdown came, I had to walk on the roof of my terrace. I had to make about 10 calls to the elderly people. Trust me, in my colony where I live. 2-3 would pick up and 2-3 would ask, why did you ring up? Kaise yaad kiya? Where I felt the internal urge, I must connect with them. They're not able to. The reality is we got to face, but at the same time, any school, any teacher worth her salt, his salt, could continue the effort to connect with people. Keep connecting, make maximum use of technology which is available to everybody today and know the whereabouts. If you can do something, then there is another way which, in fact, I spoke once, I think, at the other forum. As long as you know them, they are confined to a particular place. If there are 10 students in one locality, perhaps you can urge the parents to get connected with each other. Then you would know little more about them. But this is a challenge.
Thank you very much, Colonel Shiv Chaudhary ji, and I hope Akshita,
Yes. This is.
yeah.
I would like to say something. This was the first time I actually came across such a session. It's truly lovely and on the same part empowering and encouraging. Thank you so much for having such sessions. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Akshita. And now again, let me invite the next teacher. If you have anything to add or if you have any questions. Yes, Aisha, would you like to say something? कुछ बोलिए, आप बोलना है आपको तो। यू आर एस्पिरेंट टीचर। आयशा अभी टीचिंग प्रोफेशन में एंटर कर रही हैं, और जब भी एंटर करने वाली थी जब भी कोविड-19 पैंडेमिक आ गया, तो आपको कैसा लग रहा है?
जी, मुझे एक्चुअली जब मैं पढ़ाने के लिए जाती हूँ या फिर मैं इंटर्नशिप के लिए गई थी, तो मुझे ऐसा लगता था जब मैं स्टूडेंट्स को ऐसा देखती थी खड़े होकर सामने से, मुझे ऐसा लगता था मैं चुप रहूँ और खामोश ही रहूँ और कुछ ना टीच करूँ। मतलब मुझे डर होता था पढ़ाने के टाइम पे, और ऐसा लगता था बस मेरे फेस देखकर शायद वो डरे रहेंगे और चुप रहेंगे। बट जब मैं बोलूँगी, तो शायद सब एक साथ बोलेंगे और मुझे मतलब पूरा क्लास सर पे हो जाएगा। तो मैं प्रॉक्सी लेती थी, तो मैं मोस्टली क्या करती थी, चुप रहकर उनको उनका काम करने देती थी, और डर से मैं डरती थी क्योंकि, और चुप रहकर ही उनको कंट्रोल करती थी।
अच्छा, वेरी नाइस, यू हैव शेयर्ड योर एक्सपीरियंस। आप जो है ना, वो कई बार क्या होता है, टीचर्स बहुत शाउट करते हैं क्लास में, ये सोच के कि बच्चे भी चुप हो जाएंगे, तो बच्चे शाउट करने से और शाउट करते हैं। So this is a real technique that if you are silently standing, the children will be like serious. Why ma'am is silent? Why ma'am is not speaking? So they will show great concern and they will remain silent in the class. That is really a nice technique. So with this, we come to the end of today's program. Although there are so many things to be said and to be understood about the teachers and to motivate them, but there is a time limitation for this show. So I express my thanks and gratitude to Colonel Shiv Chaudhary ji, and my special thanks to Colonel Shobhit Kamra ji, and my sincere gratitude to all the teachers who have joined us here in the Zoom and all those who are there on live show. Thank you very much. And जैसा कि शिव चौधरी जी ने कहा है, अपना अच्छा काम करते रहिए, और बाकी जो फल की है आशा वो ऊपर वाले पे छोड़ दीजिए। God is great and he fulfills the needs of everyone. तो जो हमारी नीड्स होती हैं वो पूरी हो जाती हैं, ग्रीड के लिए तो कोई लिमिट नहीं है, इसलिए हम ग्रीड को छोड़ें और अपनी नीड्स को पूरी करते हुए let us fulfill the responsibility of building the nation. So Shiv Chaudhary ji, before leaving, I would request you kindly give one golden advice to all the teachers.
It's very difficult. I was only seeing the other part other than the classroom. जमाना जो है पूरा ई बुक की तरफ जा रहा है, लाइब्रेरी खत्म हो रही है, बुक्स खत्म हो रही हैं, स्कूल में कॉलेज में जाना बंद हो गया है, घर में सब कंफर्टेबल हैं, एब्सेंस रेट 0 हो गया है. So you have to keep in mind when you talk about availability of student in the classroom. This is very important. I only wish to say that एक बार आपने प्रोफेशन चुन लिया है तो बाकी चीजें जो वो सब टेम्पररी हैं. Without teacher, life will be no class. Somebody said, in the absence of teacher, life will be no class. That class doesn't mean education class. That means that you will have poor life, dull life, ignored life. You will be living in tatters. And when depressed, remember good day you had as teachers. Just remember the good time you had in the beginning of the last year or last to last year. How much satisfaction you draw when you see student faces, when you meet the parent, when your students are doing well. I had a teacher who taught me in 62, 63. When I meet him, he feels so great about me.
Thank you very much. Yes, you are right. You know, our greatest prize as a teacher is the success of the students, and when we see them climbing the ladder of success and reaching to the pinnacle of success, we think that we are at that place. So
yes,
thank
exactly,
you very
exactly.
much. Yeah.
I have just Doctor, you have 2 minutes only.
Yes.
I am only building upon motivation and self-confidence. They go together. You can't be motivated in the absence of self-confidence, and vice versa. So when you want to gain self-confidence, you will become motivated also. So for that, you need to adjust yourself, know the environment, modify yourself, adapt, accept the changes. You must believe yourself. You must think that you are a solution provider. You're not here to look right and left. A leader, which the teachers are, should never be found floundering for good ideas. Leaders should never run short of ideas. People look at your face, they expect decision. Idolize, have ideas, implement ideas. Only the foolish will go to the graveyard with the ideas in their mind. What is the use of having idea, having creative mind if you can't use it, if you can't benefit the society? Focus on your strength. Please focus on your strength. Know your strength. What is your strong area? Believe you can do it. I can do it. I've been doing it. I can do it. Do not make the things worse. There are 3-4 things for the principal. Number one, the principal of the management of the education institution, don't make stupid rules. I have seen during the peak of the corona, introducing biometric attendance. When there is no means of transport, there is lockdown. How can teacher, student, anybody for the matter reach the school and mark her attendance to the digital technology? It's impractical. Please recognize all effort. There are some minor or major efforts. No all. Your punishment, your reward should go together, side by side. Do not favor anybody. All are your favorites. All are your best two teachers, best student. Your school is best. Do not close eyes. Observe. You are a decision maker. Take decision. It's better to take a bad decision. When you take 10 decisions, 7 are bound to be correct. 2 are bound to be correct with minor modification, and let the one go wrong. And that's
Thank
all
you,
I
sir.
want.
There is one more
Thank you
teacher.
so much.
I interrupt because there is one more teacher who is willing
Yes,
to ask the questions, and we'll get back to
Good
you.
evening, good evening, everyone. Thank you, sir, for your inspiring word. I have one question to you. As in India, we have seen that teacher got a low salary as compared to the another country. So this is really makes us demotivate as a teacher. So how can I convince myself or motivate myself to do work in a low salary?
Along a politician who is a class 10th, class 11th, class 12th, will continue to be education minister, you will face the situation. Okay. This is genetically wrong with our education system. All your schools, all your education institutions, I would not say all, 90% are owned by property dealers, real estate owners, politicians, or least educated people. I'll give you an example, madam. A principal put up a proposal of having a computer lab because it was ordered by the management to have a computer lab. She put up a proposal for 25 computers to be bought. I'm talking about 15 years back. The management or the chairman or say the owner just approved 2. He said, please manage with 2. Now, how can you teach classes, a batch of 25, 20, 30 with 2 PCs in the classroom? This is where the problem lies. The few countries I named and I wish to repeat: Australia, South Korea, USA, Germany, Finland. They know. In Finland, 10% of the topper are only called for the interview to become a teacher. And out of the 10% of the topper, teachers are selected. The crux of the problem of low salary lies here. I hope I've been able to answer it.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Colonel Shiv Chaudhary ji. We have Jitendra Mahato with us, who is a great motivator and a corporate trainer. So yes, Jitendra ji, what do you have to say?
Colonel Shiv, sir, you have spoken very well, putting the teachers and importance of teacher. You have left with very less to speak. Only thing I'll tell here: no teacher, no future.
Wonderful.
Even if you have lots and lots of materials in the internet, or you have YouTube videos or ebooks, what you are talking about, libraries getting converted, but without teacher, a mother is the first teacher, it is said, but a student doesn't learn, the child doesn't learn so much with the mother. There's a lot of things they learn with the teacher only, especially the junior teacher. And you see people who have been successful, if you talk to them, they were influenced once upon a time in their career with some teacher, and that they respect the teacher. Even in wherever they're in the world, they speak to that teacher. They have a favorite teacher because they have molded it. It's like a kneaded flour. The teacher molds it and puts it a good, like we make a good chapati, so they make it.
All successful people read a lot. And when they read a lot, they're tested by the teachers.
Yes.
So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Colonel Shiv Chaudhary ji, and namaskar to you. And Shobhit ji, thank you very much. Ditu ji, thank you very much. And Atia, thank you very much. Meli, thank you very much, who has joined us from Indonesia. And Aisha Siddiqa, thank you very much from Hyderabad. And let me make an announcement that tomorrow at the same platform on Jahaneman, we are going to have Shobhit Kamra ji, who is a colonel and who has served more than 3 decades or 4 decades in the army. And now he has become a full-fledged trainer, and he is the executive director of Life Skills Nest. So I request all of you to be there tomorrow at 6 o'clock sharp. Once again, thank you very much, and keep watching Jahaneman. This is your channel. Jahaneman means my world. This is the world of each and everyone. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.